you doing? My name is Amilji Wainaina.
My name is Eva Wangari.
So today, I would like us to watch a short video first. Keep it. Let's speak out.
Hey guys, my name is Njui Jerry, and this message goes out to everyone out there, both young and old, who might be suffering from depression or who has in any way been affected by depression. Just want to let you know that you do not have to suffer alone. You do not have to go through the pain and the ache on your own, and that you can speak out to someone, either someone that you know or someone that you've never even met. Could be even a child whom doesn't understand whatever you say, but still, the point is, you need to speak out and don't let this take you down.
The number of suicide cases in Kenya rose by 58% between the year 2008-2017. And the World Health Organization states that close to 800,000 people die every year. That is one person every 40 seconds. Reason, depression.
Then I watched this video by Njui Jerry, and I asked myself, what if we just said something to someone? What if we just opened up? Today, we are joined by a media trainer. She has gone through depression, but fortunately, she was able to triumph against depression. And I know you're asking yourself, why not a psychiatrist, but a media trainer? Kindly listen to her story. Ann Maina.
Yeah, when I was in campus, I recall that was some few years back. I was in a situation where I had some friends, of course. You know, when you go to a new place, you have to get acquainted with the people,
Yes.
get a new company. And I recall that time I had some close friends, and I had my first relationship with a guy. We were good friends. And at the end of it, things didn't really work out. So we had to separate. Yeah. And at that point, I came to terms with myself. It was a journey to self-discovery, whereby the heartbreak really affected me. And having lost my mom at a tender age, it now hit me that she's not there, you know. So I think that heartbreak kind of spurred things, or it became a healing to some point. Yeah, it helped me realize what really had happened in my life. And at that point, I realized, okay, someone is not here, someone I really needed at that time. Yeah, so at that point now, that's when I started getting affected. I got sunken into my own world. I reached a point where I could not attend classes. I was not effective. I would go to class, try to listen to the teacher, but I'm like, what is this teacher saying? I'm not able to flow with the classroom, and people got concerned. Especially those close to me, those I was around, and they were concerned and asking, Ann, what's not happening? Are you okay? So I was like, yeah, I'm fine. Everything is okay. Yeah, so it was a moment of being in my own world. I was alone, and I felt like I'd lost all connection with all people I knew. So it was a tough moment, and I can say depression is not a good place for someone to be. Yeah, it's a very sad place.
Okay.
Yes, I wouldn't want anyone to be there. That's why I would like to share my story more and even help someone out there who is going through the same depression situation.
How did you know you were depressed? What signs did you know? Did you see and you said, now I think I'm depressed? Or did you talk to someone who told you maybe visit a psychiatrist?
What really happened, actually, at first I didn't know. But when you are depressed, as a person, usually you are not aware. It's those people who are around you who notice you are not acting normal, you are not yourself. And at some point, a friend of mine in class told me I could talk to someone because they could see I was not okay. Because every time I was in denial, that's something that is common. People who are depressed don't accept. It's a long process. So this friend told me, you can talk to someone who is a guidance and counselor. Maybe if something is troubling you, you can be able to express yourself and they can counsel you. So at that point is where I got connected to a certain counselor around Nairobi in South B. And she was so friendly, she was approachable. You know, when I entered there, she gave me a cup of coffee. Yeah, and she made me feel relaxed. Yeah, that way I was able to express myself. I just told her, I don't know what's really happening in my life, but this is what I've been through. And she helped me understand that I was coming to terms with reality of the loss. So I would say that sometimes in life, when we face tough situations, tragic situations, we don't address the issue. We actually kind of suppress it. Okay. And at the end of the day is that this thing will still come up. If you don't deal with it, yes. Okay. So when you go through something that is tough, make sure you find a way to solve it. Yeah. Okay. Yes, so that you can be able to move on. But at the end of the day, it will resurface.
Ann Maina, yes. I'm going to take you back to your campus years. How did that situation affect your performance? Knowing that you are new in campus, everyone is looking up to you to see how you're performing. How did that affect your performance back in our campus?
Okay, I can say it really affected me because in group studies, like when you meet for discussion in group work, I found I could not contribute. And also to some extent, I was affecting the others because now they wouldn't be able to continue with the discussion. They're like, are you okay, you know?
Because
so
there was already a connection between you.
Yes, okay. Already before, so they could notice a difference. So at that time, it was hard for me to be productive, to give something in the group, to contribute. Yeah, so it also affected my performance. I remember one of those days when we were doing the exam, the lecturer actually called me outside, told me, are you okay? Will you be able to finish the paper? You know, I can allow you, you can withdraw, maybe come back later when you're better. Because clearly they could see something is wrong. Yeah, so because I wasn't able to concentrate, you know, I would sit sometimes and just stare, not for an hour, for more, yeah. And the lecturer easily noticed that I was not myself.
Let me ask you, what are some of the noticeable signs? Because if your lecturer could notice, it means maybe I see you sleeping in class, maybe you're not.
Okay, like I've said, sometimes someone who is depressed is not hard to tell. Yeah. They are easily distracted. They can't finish a task. They can't be able to stick to something and finish. And also it's hard for them to make a decision. Yeah. And also, like I've said, the staring thing, you know, someone is clearly in their own world. Yeah. Yes. So when they try to do something, you find that they either stop or get into something else. They can even do several things and not accomplish one. What will help you notice easily is if this person used to love doing something, a certain activity they really looked up to, you find that all of a sudden they are withdrawing.
They lose interest.
Completely. Okay. You see that they are no longer interested in the same. So that's one of the most clear signs to tell that someone probably is going through depression. So it's good to reach out to them and discover what is the issue. Are they okay? Then also it goes for a long time. You wouldn't say that it's just a day or two. It has to be even 2 weeks going up. You see this person has consistently been like this and something is up. So it's something that takes time.
Ann Maina, we are going to take a short break, but when we get back, the story continues. This is the Speak Out.
Remember, the Speak Out Kenya, all socials.
Keep it, the Speak Out.
Welcome back. The Speak Out continues.
Ann Maina.
Yeah.
People out there who doesn't have, people around them to tell them, go and visit a psychiatrist, talk to someone. Maybe you are lucky that you had some friends who noticed that, hey, Ann is really changing. But what about people who don't have someone there?
Okay, what I would advise personally as Anne, I would say it's good to have a balance in life. Friends, you need friends in your life. The fact that you are made up of body, soul and spirit, the social part requires friends, of course, and family. So when you have people who are close to you, whom you can freely talk to like friends, you'll be able to share with them. You may not be able to afford maybe a psychiatrist because they're expensive, but if you can reach someone whom you've bonded with and you'd feel free to share with them, it's good to have those kind of friends. That's why it's very important to have that balance, I would say.
Now, in your case, when it got to that level, now you know you're depressed and all that, how did it affect people around you? Your friends and family, the close people you have right now?
Yes.
How did it affect them?
Okay, I'd say first they were shocked. Actually, an aunt of mine was surprised because among the signs for depression is that you are either eating too much or you eat very little, you lose your appetite. So for my case, I wasn't able to eat, I wasn't able to sleep, I didn't want people around me. Actually, I remember a time I would spend nights on the emergency stairs in our campus, yeah.
So you just wanted to be alone?
Yes, actually I detested, sorry to use the word, but that's how it was within me, yeah. I didn't want any company. Even my closest friend, my best friend, tried to approach me at one point and she gave up. Because actually I wasn't welcoming as such, because I had bitterness, pain, that resistance within me. Yeah, so I can say the people around me at first were shocked. They had to come to terms, and also my appearance wasn't good. I'd lost, I think, about 10 kgs in a short while.
How many were remaining? If you lost 10.
Allow me to reserve that detail.
Jeez.
Yeah, so I became light, and I was looking very different. Yeah, so I'd say my aunt, for instance, was concerned. She sat me down, actually almost took me to a psychiatrist. But she consulted one, and then she was able to talk to me, and then she ensured, one of the things she did to ensure that I recovered, she kept me engaged. She didn't want me being not having anything to do, because that meant I would go deep into my own world.
Okay.
So she gave me things to do, like when she was going to work, because that time I was on long holiday, she would ensure she gave me a list of things to do, so that by the end of the day I'm doing something.
That's
I don't
nice.
think. Yeah.
Okay. So from campus to depression, overcoming depression, and now you are a media trainer.
Yes.
How has that helped you to move forward? Are you doing something to maybe help your students?
Okay, I would say what that did to me, it helped me discover myself. You know, sometimes some things which are not so pleasant sometimes happen, but I think they are for good at the end of the day, because they help us discover ourselves, yeah? And I can say from my experience, it's painful. Actually, I could compare depression to being in a ditch where you can't get out. You hear people talking from afar, you want to be part of what they are doing, but you are not able. Reason being, you feel suppressed, you don't have the strength. It's a demoralizing place to be. And I wouldn't want anyone going through that. And after that stage, I resolved in my heart I would avail myself. In case someone wanted to share, wanted to talk on professional level, I would be there. And that's why I've geared so much and said I'll upgrade myself. I'll enroll for training in terms of guidance and counseling, handling issues of people.
Wow.
You know, and so far I've been able to help a few number of people, especially students where I train at Talanta Institute. Many have been able to come to me, and we've shared heart to heart, and I've been able to at least help them out in whatever they were going through.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's something I've resolved in my heart, because I feel that's not a good place to be, and I would want to be there for someone else, so that they can be able to overcome, or even not even go to it.
Wow.
Now, after depression, after you overcame depression, is happiness a part of the resolution? Because right now you're such a happy soul. We can't even tell. If I look at you right now, I won't even say like you have gone through that. And I feel people should, you know, be happy always. I think it's part of the medicine of depression.
One thing I can advise someone, be yourself. That's the easiest and the best way to be happy.
Be yourself.
Yes.
Wow.
Be yourself.
Be yourself.
Yes. Don't reserve anything. Don't try to like meet people's standards. As much as there's the expectation, don't wear another mask. Yes.
Okay.
I think your students are lucky to have you.
Yeah, very.
Because you are talking out of experience. You know, how you gone through depression and how you overcame it. You know, that's nice. And I think you are courageous. I think you are a brave woman. Coming out there, you know, being able to defeat a number of suicide cases we are having right now as a result of depression is alarming.
Yeah.
But being able to overcome depression and being able to help people, particularly college students, I think that's nice, Eva.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Yes.
I appreciate.
They speak out where everything matters. Do you have a parting shot for our family?
Definitely.
Yes.
When it comes to depression, it happens because you suppress what you feel. I think if you have something going on, talk to someone. Go to your best friend, talk to your mom or whoever is close to you. Because the moment you suppress something, it grows and grows, and at the end of it all, it will become something big that you won't even be able to handle. And that's what will bring depression. And depression is causing a lot of deaths. And we don't want to lose more youths, and it happens to the youths. So I think consult with your closest person, closest friend. That's what friends are for. Just talk to someone, open up your heart, because that way we are saving your life and someone else's life, because you can talk to someone else and change their life. So just speak out, talk to anyone around you, and everything will be well.
Well, and that brings us to the end of the Speak Out today. And just like Ann Maina said, go out there and be yourself. My name is Samuel G. Wainaina.
And my name is Eva Wangari, the Speak Out Kenya, all socials. Until next time, it's bye.
So bye-bye.